Ah, back once again after Five Nights at Freddy's doing that whole thing. We're back to some form of normalcy. Who am I kidding? In the gameplay channel, nothing is normal anymore. Hello everyone, welcome back to the studio. My name is DGM, and today we are returning back to the world of Doki Literature Club. If you remember in the last episode, we chose Yurin for our festival preparations, and we noticed that something was wrong with Sayori. When we confronted her about it, it turns out she actually has a really bad case of depression. But Yuri's coming over, which I should have canceled my plans to hang out with Sayori, but I'm a terrible friend, so... yeah, it's, I really gotta rethink my life choices. But, enough of me going on. Let's just go ahead and let's get to it now, shall we? As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a while? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried a little bit more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be a common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is my setup for my room? I have books, even though I don't read. I have a TV, a really nice one too. I have a walk-in closet that I could use to sing, and I have my own PC. And a good-looking bed. I am killing it. I am killing it. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. I'm gonna move my mic just a little bit. It's kind of in the way. There we go. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I would have been really embarrassed of my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. You know, as I, too, have a fantasizing thing of drawers, because that's where I hide all of my corpses. I'm giving Yuri too much of a bad rap. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help out with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. I had a song that I was going to make as the bit for the joke, like in my head, but I honestly forgot, and now I feel stupid talking about it. Let's move on. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will learn and leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty good, intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it? Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I don't know that word. Relaxation. I've read it in my books, but I never knew what it meant. I'm so tall with my purpley hair and purpley eyes. I have nothing to relax about. Yuri is a very determined person, and I think she's going to murder me by the end of this. I brought some things for this thing called relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylindrical shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover in the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a bomb. I mean, it's not a bomb. It's something made by Oppen. I mean, it's a formula for an atomic bomb. I mean, it's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. Also, for those of you who are going to fight me in the comments, it is pronounced herbs, not herbs. Not Herb, aka the guy from the Minions. No, it is pronounced herbs. Like URBS. Herbs, not herbs. Herbs. Aye? Good? Good. I will fight you in the comments. Come at me. You know what? Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylindrical and pushes the switch into the bottom. The cylinder. Excuse me. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole in the top. It smells wonderful. What kind of mood was that one for? You really don't want to know, DGM Studios. You really don't want to know. This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow them through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, they're for murdering you, DGM Studio! Well, did you purchase the original origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. It's really creative. I have no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. I'm not gonna lie, if I ever get into like student council and we like need poster ideas, I'm gonna use these and see if they get anywhere. If they do, I am never going to tell anyone it was from a video game. Is that plagiarism? No, I don't think so. But so, well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. It's just me, or is it she relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, DGM Studios. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you cutting out once we finish the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to get her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. What the? Why does she have a knife with us? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle is an intricate pattern of weaves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, it's also the one I used to murder lots of people, DGM Studios. You have no idea how much blood is on my hands, and you soon will be. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kinda into I knew it. I thought I said that in an episode. I don't remember, but I'm gonna be too lazy to bring it up. But I knew I called that some way or another. You're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny it. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around into my hands. It feels heavy, extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious at the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Ow! DGM Studios, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Thanks. Thanks, Yuri. You can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and checks the wound. Ah. She stares at me as she noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts... Okay, I guess. Okay, just, you know, if someone's bleeding, just stick your finger in their mouth. You know what, I'm gonna patent that. I feel her I'm sorry, that's just weird for me to say. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. You would be weirded out reading that. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about putting my finger in your finger in my mouth. Oh my god. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, it's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Yeah, I can see why. You stick someone else's finger in your mouth once they're bleeding. Yeah, that's just instincts for you, I guess. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. DJM Studios, how dare you! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, DJM Studios. Ouch, but also, thank you. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. Thank God. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue making progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than expected, and now will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? My apologies. I keep thinking I hear something. It's so weird. I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those? Of course not. I'll be right back. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it'll be too diluted. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glass bathroom cups. What are bathroom cups? Are they like those little cups that you keep for like mouthwash and stuff? Is that what that is? It could be, I don't know. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing, your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here? Not at all, no. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses it and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You should subscribe to DGM Studios. I mean, that seems like a perfectly good inspirational quote to me. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium on the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? You should subscribe to DGM Studios. It's a very inspirational quote. Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. You should subscribe to DGM Studios. That would be a very pleasant surprise and a very inspirational quote. Yuri smiles at me. If if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we did back then. It's relaxing. I'm gonna save real quick. I have a weird feeling some crap's about to happen. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of fun. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. Same. In fact, I don't even usually want to. Kinda same. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Who's that other person, Yuri? Even if it's something simple like reading, and it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. That's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. Yeah, honestly, so can I. Because, like, it's always weird, that weird friend dynamic. It's like the friend who's the huge introvert, the friend who's the extrovert, like, and they just kind of bond. You know what I mean? It's weird, but people watching who have those friends, or are those friends, they get it. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience of someone can make me happy. Same. I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. As I return to my room, I kneel back down in front of her. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, here we go. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I didn't expect it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. I look into hers. She then tells me something very important. She says the words. You should subscribe to DGM Studios. Okay, I'll shut up with the bit. It's an intense expression that I recognize her when she reads from her books, almost as if she lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. It's happening. Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Did she drug me? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists, and a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I must have been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up a brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to unfocus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling up the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself for a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? Secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible to me to wait longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all our things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with a friend in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Hey, DGM in the game. No. You have Sayori. Sayori is bae. Sayori is bae. Sayori is bae. Sayori is true bae. No offense against Yuri. Sayori is bae. Only Sayori. Sayori is bae. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again if you want to. Whenever you want, you can come over, we can go out somewhere, or... I forgot, you don't like going out as much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So, you're very thoughtful, DGM Studios. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Oh no. Oh no. Are we going to get involved? In the kissy kiss. You know, all that stuff. I'm gonna save real quick. It's kind of what I like about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Oh no. Hi, DGM Studios. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, DGM Studios. I just stopped by to say hi. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Oh no, the sad music's coming back from last episode. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got. It makes me... Oh no, she's crying again. Oh no, don't lie to yourself, Sayori. This doesn't make you happy. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends, and that's all that matters. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, DGM Studios? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. And I'm getting sad again. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to be putting up with me being selfish. Monica was right. Monica was right. What do you mean Monica was right? What did she say to you? What did she... I should just... Monica. Bless me. I apologize. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't like the burden that you make it to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, DGM Studios. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Wait, no, wait. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. DGM Studios, I like you so much that I want to die. She just confessed to me. Oh man. That's how I feel. And that's enough. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know that you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Sayori. I know I'm obviously gonna pick this choice, like right here, but man. But like she said herself, she doesn't like people caring about her. But I do like Sayori, though. Like, I want to be there. You know what? I love you, Sayori. I love you. What? Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I could like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you were truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue to like this every day with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. DGM Studios. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Hey, that's not my hair. I have no hair left. The model's not right, man. DGM Studios. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You never have to let go of me again. I love you, DGM Studios. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip weaken around me a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, DGM Studios. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there with you every step of the way. It's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? I'm gonna save. I'm sorry. There's no chance nothing bad is gonna happen. I am saving right now. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary, and I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. EDGM Studios? Sayori gazes at me once, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? What? I don't really understand what Sayori means. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling, but I feel like a bunch of thorns were told me. Or it felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. Oh boy, it's the day. Wait, why is there no music? There's no music here. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is all dry. I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki during the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri during the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. There's still no music. This is actually scaring me. Just a little bit. It's scaring me. Hi, DGM Studios. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets at each of the desks of the classroom. Must be one she prepared to have all the poems for performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, so am I. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think on this day it's important she tried a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's simply not as easy for her. Like, hang on, I'm sorry. Is the music's not muted at all. It's not muted. It's scaring me. Like, genuinely, this is scaring me. I'm only saying it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, DGM Studios. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How did she know that? Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Sayori really tell her that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on breaking up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. So do I. I'm running out of breath. This is scaring me. I'm saving. Screw this. I am saving again. Do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on the page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during their practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different than what she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percent. Oh no. Get out of my head. 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 Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I know what is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. What? Everything she said? What's going on? Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh no. What did Monica do? What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. DGM Studios, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But no more than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out to me. I quicken my pace. I thought I saw like a shadow in my camera. Oh no. What was I thinking? Oh, I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her to help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs, and that's all I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I'm expecting an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in our own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my. Wait. File game script chapter 5, line 03. Wait. I knew this was coming, like, from a freaking long mile, but, like, my stomach hurts. Like, legitimately, my stomach is nodding right now. It hurts. And this thing, hang on, I will be right back. I'm gonna check something. Okay, context. This is the game's directory. Like, this is literally all the stuff from, like, the, you know, to make the game function. This is all the files. It says in the thing something about a character file. Sayori's gone. She's gone from the files. This can't be possible. I mean, it is, but it can. What the heck? What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Thank God, it turned off. I actually couldn't watch another second. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori that I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed. Even if I told her how painful this is for others to carry, that's why I did confess. Why did I? To make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me that I could have done everything to prevent this. If I just spent more time, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been. And I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. And nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where you reset and everything's different. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. I know for a fact nothing's going to change this. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still get to do what she needed, and now I can never take it back. Never. 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 End? What the end? What do you mean end? Okay. That's a problem. Have Monica. Or we have Sayori. She's not there anymore. Sayori is gone. She is gone from the file. She's gone from the game. Do I press load game? I can. Oh shoot, what do I do? What do I do? Hang on. I can't go back. I can't go back. File error, characters/Sayori.character. File is missing or corrupt. The file is gone. The file is corrupt, starting a new game. Wait, what? Oh no. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to it. Is the game trying to continue? That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk each other to school on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep even more, and I would get tired. Is this all but just the same? However, I just sigh and idle, and my would catch up to me. Oh no! Oh frick! Oh shoot! Oh no! What just happened? I'm saving. I'm sorry. I'm not risking that after what the frick just... What? All the saves are... Okay, let's just start from page 1 then, because all my saves are gone. Perfect. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school with each other. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself, it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I had no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting on by on the average, spending my free times on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in there anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. DGM Studios! Sugar. I'm scared. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has, precisely like a few minutes ago since the last game, but I don't know anymore. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class this year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels so little... What'd you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some slides with my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet, but you're in the debate club, right? About that. Actually quit. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the event. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it into something special. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. That scared me. a literature club and then it glitches. That's terrifying. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in a club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insisted that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess, and besides, a member's a member. Did Monica say she? Hey, DGM Studios. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I could! She killed Sayori! Sure, I guess I'll check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, DGMC. Stop! You're gonna make me blush on stream. I'm not blushing, I'm terrified. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I'm scared. I'm scared. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica for her irresistible smile. And today marks the spot right here where I am going to stop the episode. Not stop. This is where I'm gonna end the episode right here. Oh my sweet goodness Lord. This took a freaking nosedive of a turn, but it's been an episode. I knew this was gonna happen eventually, but like now that it happened, like I didn't really want to see it. Like I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't want to see it, and like it actually made my stomach knot. But real quick, there is something I do want to read in the files because I saw something when I was going there. This thing right here, it says read me. Oh. Okay, well that one was not really anything big, but I'm going to check this one. Happy thoughts. Oh, that's concerning. That's Sayori, and she's having a great time. Oh no, what have I gotten into with this game? But this game has been a very good one so far. It's only going to get weirder from here because, well, I mean, now Sayori's gone, so the story kind of has to continue without her, excuse me, and everything else. But I am excited to go through this story. I'm excited to continue, and I hope all of you are enjoying this so far, and if you are, please leave a comment down below. I do read all of your comments, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or suggestions, please leave them down below. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!